Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to part 28 of Let's Roleplay Fallout 3. In the last episode, we delved into Vault 106 and the madness within. Yeah, just there. Then we traveled across country until we have arrived at the Regulator HQ, where we're going to turn in our fingers. Then, hopefully, we'll backtrack down south to Vault 108 and do that today. A little bit... We've taken a bit of damage, so let's eat some of this meat. And let's meet the regulators, shall we? Whoops.
What's the big idea?
Hey, how you doing?
Stay true to yourself and to the law. This is the rule of the regulator.
Okay.
The unrighteous will be punished.
Right on.
Hey.
Well,
Hello.
I'm guessing that you've come about the notice. You know, I've heard about you. You're not bad people from what I understand, and the regulators can always use good folks. So what do you say? You read the notice, and you're here, so I'm guessing that you want to ride with us. Am I right?
Yes, I want to join you.
Fantastic. Take this coat. We all wear them. The unrighteous fear the sight of the regulators. Now, as for the rest, here's the only thing we want from you. Hunt down the evil, the wicked, and the villainous. Bring them to justice. Bring us their fingers as proof of the deed. We'll pay you a bounty for each one. Simple, right? Questions?
Okay, is this all of the regulators?
Oh no. We're spread all around. The few here just assist me in organizing things here at the headquarters. There are regulators everywhere. The thing is, if you see them, then they're likely the last thing that you'll see.
Huh. Okay, what do you do with these fingers?
Nothing. Nothing at all. They only serve to mark the fact that justice has been done. While we trust our members not to take innocent lives for profit, having a record of the deed is sometimes necessary. While we don't have liars in our midst, occasionally we all embellish a bit.
Ah. Well, Sonora, what do you do exactly?
We're the regulators. We've dedicated our lives to bringing the evil to justice. And out in the wasteland, there's only one brand of justice: the gun.
Well, then do I have some justice for you? I have fingers that I want to collect the bounty on.
The unrighteous will fall. Let me see how many you've brought to justice.
Okay, just take all of them.
So many of the unjust have been dispatched, but so many remain. But ever still, word reaches me that you have gone far beyond what we've asked. Good deeds should not go unrewarded, and so I will add on a bonus to your normal bounty.
Oh, thank you. See you later.
Bye.
520 caps for 52. Okay, that's not terrible. First aid box. Yeah. Okay. Guns and bullets. Wow, we're almost there. Come on, dog meat. Let's head on out.
Stay strong.
Always.
You should talk to someone.
Alright, we're out of here. Alright, we need to head to Vault 108. Oh yeah. I remember this place. This was a raider stronghold that we kind of avoided back out when. Wheaton Armory. Okay. Oh, dog me, no! Jeez. These people are insane. Okay. Well then. That was fun. Okay. Shoo. Yeah, we probably need to find a place to offload some of this extra gear. There's no way we're going to be able to even loot anything out here. Not with all this. Okay. So we'll come back. Is what we'll do. Let's see if Three Dog has anything to say.
Hey, kiddies, this is Three Dog. Bow wow, your voice in the darkness. Or at least the radiation. Seems we've got a bit of news. Just listen to this. There have been more and more sightings of raiders over by Evergreen Mills. Smart money's on them having some kind of camp out that way. Keep that in mind the next time you feel like nosing around that neighborhood. Until next time, this is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Up next, we've got a public service announcement. Listen up, children, this stuff's important. Remember, children, when the raiders come, there ain't no shame in locking your doors, barricading the windows, and cowering under the nearest bed. When these psychos come to play, they have one thing on their minds: making your life as fucking miserable as humanly possible. Raiders can't be bargained or reasoned with. And ain't no use surrendering, because they'll just shoot you anyway. So run, hide, or fight if you've got the balls and the guns. But for God's sake, don't go waving the white flag. They'll just strangle you with it. Now, some music. Here's Tex Beneke with A Wonderful Guy.
Huh, well, that's uplifting. And our shotgun's getting ready to break. Oh, no, 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 no. If you cripple the leg, it can't jump. You're okay, dog meat. We're okay. We may need to retire the shotgun. We probably need to make a trip back up to the pit. Renew our ammo stores. Now we should be getting pretty close to the vault. Yeah. Okay. Well, some kind of a factory. Alright then. What's this place? The Corvega factory. And so the vault must be right over there. We're kind of in the same position. We can't really loot anything. Alright, dogmeat, we're here. Vault 108. Whoa. Ramen bones. And a wastelander. Well, the vault door is already open. Okay. Alright, be a good boy, dogmeat. Alright, here's a raider. Hello? Anybody left alive in here? Well, hey there, mole rat. You gonna be cool? Oh, it's a little family. Oh, that's right. We've got the animal friend perk. Hey, guys. Yeah, we're good now. Good job. Thank you so much. Gary. Number 42. That's odd. Another mole rat. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep going deeper. Cloning lab. Hello? Anybody there? Hello? What? Stop! Oh. Gary number 17. Okay. I don't like these old vaults. Okay. So we'll head to the left this time. Nothing in there. Hello? Not exactly. Oh! Oh, Gary. Gary number 1? Okay. Some scrap metal for the pit. Okay. These guys all look the same. And either the family tree only has one branch, or somehow Vault-Tec was experimenting with cloning. That's science fiction, right? No meat? So keep heading our way. Okay. And then that looks like it's just led us in a big circle. Now if we go this way though, the female dorm. Oh, no girls allowed. 12 and 36. That's the main entrance into the living quarters. What happened here? That's the question. It's a security station. Maybe a doctor's aid. Leave my dog alone. It's very dark in here. Gotta eat the noodles. Okay. Okay, heading up. Okay, we'll cross over here. I can't see the overseer's window. Maybe it's over here. There is none. Not good. Okay, we don't need that or that. So that clears up a bunch of room. That's good. Cafeteria, okay. We're only briefly in here. The reactor has been blocked off. Well, at least we're getting better at punching things. If only for a little bit. Another Wastelander. Into maintenance. But this is the entrance, isn't it? Is this where the mole rats were? Yeah. Living quarters, cloning lab. Maybe we missed something down in the cloning lab. No, not hardly. But still, it's worth a look. That's the thing about these old vaults. Very easy to get lost in. Female dorm. Okay, these are the living quarters. Now, in the main atrium, that's where I think that I lost the plot a bit. Yeah. I guess that's it then. A bit anticlimactic, isn't it? Got some Danny Boy apples. There we go. Okay then. Well, I can't say I'm disappointed, but I mean I'm definitely disappointed. But I was hoping to figure out some more of what was going on in there. But I guess it's just a cloning facility. Canterbury Commons is to the north here. Good boy, dog meat. What was that? And we're almost there. Canterbury Commons. Okay, so what's this? Oh! I didn't even see you there. Robot Repair Center. Again, we're way too overloaded for this right now. So let's see if Canterbury Commons has anything they'd like to trade.
Looking for that special something?
Tell me about your caravan.
My caravan sells clothing and armor to decorate and protect the body while it endures the ravages of the physical world. My travels take me from Canterbury Commons to where there is true need of this protection. After all, this is what they'll pay the most for.
Absolutely. I'm here to buy.
Clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
Yeah, what you said. Why don't you haul off and ease my load a bit. We don't need the hunting rifle anymore, unfortunately.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Sure. Thank you.
Walk well, friend.
You as well. What is this?
You'll never get away with terrorizing this town. Not while it's under the protection of the Mechanists.
You and your pathetic tin cans are no match for my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Attack my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin boys.
Weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure. Something you'll never be.
Hold. Humanity's creation were the seed of their
Are you all right? You aren't hurt, are you? I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Roe. Uncle Roe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth.
Well, what was that all about? Who are those people? You seem to be pretty calm considering there's a war just in your streets. Yeah, what was all that about? Who were those people?
The, Mechanist and the Ant Agonizer. That's just what they call themselves. It's ridiculous, I know. A while ago, we were attacked by the Ant Agonizer, that woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. Well, that was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger, and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave.
I might be able to help.
Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Ant Agonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
All right, well, I'll do it. Yeah.
Great. I'm relieved to know the situation will be quickly resolved. Let me know if I can be of assistance to you. Oh, and please,
Thank
do
you.
try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in the streets. We don't need another.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about the town?
Ha! Damn near everything, I suspect. I founded the place myself, and I'm the reason this place stays fat and happy.
Why do the traders come here?
Because I asked them to, I suspect. I grew up in these trade caravans, known most of them my whole life. I founded this place with my sister Daisy back in the day. Perfect stop along the caravan circuit.
And how organized are the traders?
They're just small caravans that make rounds through the wastes, hawking their wares from Paradise Falls to Rivet City. They won't trade with anyone who's hit their friends, but that's about as organized as they get.
And have you thought about organizing the traders into a unified group?
I had thought about it, but some of these wasteland traders, well, they aren't exactly the organizational type. It'd take a pretty savvy businessman to make it worth their while to work together. Frankly, I'm not sure even I'm up to the task.
Working together would allow specialization in sales for more reliable profits.
I think you're right. And the specialization might play to their eccentricities. It could work. And I could act as their representative in this matter. Goodness knows I've known them for years, so I should be able to speak for them. Just let me know what you suggest in the way of specialties, and I'll let them know to focus on that area.
Okay. Do you have any traders that deal with miscellaneous goods?
That'd be Crazy Wolfgang. He does repairs and general supplies, but he prefers to call himself a junk dealer. As he says, he's overjoyed to assist those who have a deep need for his junk. He's just like that. Says it catches people's attention.
Ah. Okay, that's enough about the traders.
All right, you're the boss.
I like the sound of that. Now, anything to trade?
You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner.
Okay. Well, how about some directions?
Glad to help, glad to help.
So the diner and... Okay. Well, what can you tell me more about the antagonizer and the mechanist?
If it'll help, I'm glad to.
Give me the lowdown on the ant lady.
One day there was a crazy woman leading a bunch of ants into town. She said humanity was dead and the ants would inherit the earth, stuff like that. Well, that gave Dom plenty of time to line up a shot or two on the ants. She ran away, but every once in a while she'd stage an attack again. She wasn't much of a threat then. In fact, she was sort of entertaining at first. Gave everyone in town something to talk about. But when the mechanists started fighting her, things got bad. Ants are easy to shoot, but add robots with lasers, it got real nasty.
Okay, well, what about the mechanist?
The mechanist used to be our town mechanic, Scott Walensky. Quiet guy, but plenty fierce with a wrench and some solder. Guy used to take care of a robot that protected the town until it got torn up in one of the antagonizer's lame little attacks. I guess he took it personal because he made a mechanical suit and called himself the Mechanist. Said he would lead a robot army to fight her. Now he doesn't even respond to his name, and his robot army is more dangerous to the town than the ants ever were.
Well, do you know anything else that can help me stop
My
them?
nephew Derek might know more about them. I swear it's all I can do to keep him from running into the fight whenever they come out. He might know more about where you can find them, but don't encourage the poor boy. He's had enough close calls.
That's enough about them.
I most heartily agree.
Okay, I gotta go.
Good luck with those two troublemakers.
Thank you. Yeah, well, good thing. Lights breaking.
Newcomer to town, huh? Well, I'm Dominic Delasadro, and welcome to Canterbury Commons. Try to ignore the idiots in the costumes. Popular activities around town are trading, listening to row yap, and burying thieves in unmarked graves. Of course, we ran out of thieves to bury long ago. Saw to it myself. Might be a dead art, unless you're planning on stealing anything.
Yeah, no worries. I wasn't planning on stealing anything at all.
Sounds like a good plan. Keeps the traders happy that way. And it means Machete and I get to save on ammo.
Okay, well, what do you know about the antagonizer and the mechanist?
Bro hired you to put a stop to their shit, did he? Guess he finally listened when I told him I haven't got the time to do it myself. It's easy enough to hide inside when those two square off, but they're only getting worse about it all.
Okay, well, anything specifically about the antagonizer?
I don't know who she is, other than a crazy with an ant suit and a chip on her shoulder for humanity. She wasn't much trouble by herself, really. Her attacks were a joke, but at least stories of her kept some of the raiders at bay. If it helps, she was always attacking from the warrens up north. Maybe you can find her ant nest in there.
Okay, well, what can you tell me about the mechanist, Dom?
You mean Scott Walensky? I refuse to call him by that ridiculous name just because his head got a screw loose. He used to be a damn good friend, and not just because he fixed my guns up. Now he spends all his time up in that bot shop, just thinking about fighting that antagonizer. Hardly even recognizes his own name anymore.
Well, do you know anything that could help me stop
If you
them?
could just make either one of them stop fighting, it'd do the trick. You probably wouldn't have to worry about the other one. I can't imagine Scott attacking the town with his robots, and that ant agonizer girl was never much more than a sideshow freak by herself. Ro may prefer that you're thorough, but all I care about is that you get the job done, one way or the other.
Well, that's enough about them.
Fine by me.
Yeah. Well, what can you tell me about Canterbury Commons?
Canterbury's a good town. Ro's done a damned good job setting up the place, and no one can handle the day-to-day details like him. But when it comes to the big stuff, that's when he needs a little help. That's where I come in.
And what do you mean by big stuff?
Life and death matters. Putting down thieves. Protecting people from raiders who are short-sighted or stupid enough to attack, that sort of thing. Pretty much. Anything the man can't solve by talking at it. And don't misunderstand. He can solve a lot of things that way.
Okay. Well, how'd you get into this position?
I'm about the rarest thing out here in the wastes. A mercenary who lived long enough to retire. I used to sell my services around here, so it was a natural place to settle down. Not a bad sort of retirement, honestly.
Okay, well, that's enough about
If
that.
you're done asking questions, I'm sure there's something I should be keeping an eye on.
Probably. Thank you.
Later.
See ya. And...
How's it going?
How we doing, Porter?
Just stumbled into town? You sure picked a fine day for it, with the crazies out there. Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury. I'm Joe Porter. I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it.
Thanks, Joe. It does look like a pretty nice place here.
We do our best. Well, Dom and Ro do their best. I just make sure they've got enough food so they can keep on doing their best. You ever find yourself starving around here, drop by Dot's Diner. We don't charge much, but don't expect any more freebies.
That's fine. Well, what's your take on Canterbury Commons? Do you like living here?
Best place I ever worked in, and I guess I've worked about everywhere there is. We get some weird types passing through, but it's stable enough for a guy to make an honest living. I don't really see what more a man could ask for.
Well, neat. What's your take on the superhero conversation?
You mean apart from having cheesy names? Actually, I think I might know something useful. One of the traders told me she sounded like a girl he used to know. Girl's whole family was wiped out by ants. Not long before she showed up here. But they never found any trace of her body. Said her name was Tanya Kristoff. That might just be our little antagonizer.
Well, thank you. All right, I gotta get going.
Bye.
See ya. Interesting. Dom and Machete's house. Excuse me.
Yes? What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, I didn't, mean to interrupt. I was just saying hi.
Fine. Hi. Whatever. I'm Machete, and I've got better things to do than talk with you. Scram.
Okay, well, before I go, what can you tell me about the town?
This whole place would fall apart if it weren't for Dom and me keeping anyone from causing too much trouble. Fat old Ro may think he runs the place, but it's only because Dom lets the idiot.
Okay, well. I don't think they're going to let us crash, dog meat. Well, why don't we get to work then? We should probably still talk to, I, Henry, heretofore recognized as the investor, do you agree? Caravan trader out. It's not bad. Crow, well-suited armor, Lucky, Harith, weapons, Doc Hoff, good, and Crazy Wolfgang. Maybe we will do some investments. Supposed to be Uncle Rose's place.
Hello?
Hey. Oh, yeah, let's just catch a wink here. There we go.
Are you okay?
Hey, yeah.
Oh man, did you see it? Did you see it? The antagonizer was all like, "Fear me!" But the mechanist was all, "Stop, evildoer!"
Yeah, I saw it. What can you tell me about them, kid?
The antagonizer, she's this evil supervillain who's trying to wipe out humans with her ants. And the mechanist protects us with his robots. And when they fight in town, it's incredible! There's all these lasers and biting and blood, and it's crazy! And then my uncle says I need to stay inside. He says it's dangerous. This is serious business, Derek.
Well, life around here is pretty hard, huh?
Yeah, I guess. There's no one to play with. Everyone is so serious. It really kind of sucks. But the antagonizer's strong and forceful, and the mechanist, he's smart and good. They make things fun. Well, exciting anyway. I bet it's awesome to be them. Maybe they'll let me be their sidekick.
Well, what can you tell me? You seem to be the expert. What's the skinny on the antagonizer and the mechanist?
You mean the superheroes? Yeah. I'll try to watch all of their fights.
Well, tell me about the antagonizer, the
I
supervillain.
don't know much about her except she really, really doesn't like people. That's kind of cool. I mean, sometimes people are jerks. I think her lair is somewhere in the caves to the north of the city. I've seen her ants down there once in a while. Joe Porter said he found out something about her, but my uncle won't let him tell me. He says, don't encourage the poor boy.
What about the mechanist?
I knew the mechanist back when he was just a normal hero. He used to be called Scott. Then he fixed up stuff around town. But one day, the antagonizer killed his favorite robot, and I told him he ought to fight back against her like a real superhero. Ever since then, he's been up on his forge in the back of the robot shop on the hill, working to protect us all from the antagonizer.
Well, do you know anything that could help me stop them fighting?
No way! Don't stop them, they're awesome! Unless maybe you're going to be a superhero too. You could be called Super Humongous and fight them with an army of super mutants.
Okay, that's enough about them, Derek.
Well, okay.
What can you tell me about the town?
It's okay, I guess. I heard it's safer than most places, because the raiders don't bother us. But I've never been anywhere else, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, be good, Derek.
Say hi to the mechanist for me.
I think I will. I think I will. Maybe we'll go have a talk with the antagonizer first, because if I fail, maybe the mechanist can still blow her to Kingdom Come. Then maybe I can funnel some caps into Canterbury Commons, make this place real nice.
Looking for your fix? You came to the right man.
You need to heal yourself, Doc. Can you repair anything for me?
Let's take a look and see.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Let's see what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we?
Yeah, that doesn't sound freaky at all.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Cheers, pal. Watch yourself out there.
There.
Alright, well, that is a good place to go ahead and end the video. And I think we'll focus on the superhero gambit in the next episode. Kind of a dull one today, but we got some traveling done. Vault 108 was kind of a bust, though, I don't know. It might be worth going back in there for another look-see, but I'm not sure. But if you enjoy the content on the channel, please consider following me here on Twitch at JeffTheNarrator469, or you can always catch all of my videos on YouTube at Jeff the Narrator. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one a little bit early so that we can go ahead and keep this story rolling. So, from Henry, our lone wanderer, and his life companion Dogmeat, I just have to say, keep telling stories.